Hello, everybody. I want to talk about heart and why I'm going to need that, metaphorically speaking. I want to talk about a part in a movie I saw again recently. Snow White was released as a live version, and I loved it. And part of it, I'm going to read this. In Snow White, the evil queen ordered the huntsman to take Snow White into the forest, kill her, and bring back her heart in a box as proof. However, the huntsman, unable to carry out the cruel deed, spared Snow White and instead brought the queen the heart of a pig. Now I want to talk about what another aspect of parental estrangement, which we don't think about, which estranged adult sons and daughters don't really consider when they choose to cut contact with a parent, ghost them, etc., and not put a period end of sentence, or not really give them answers regarding why, etc. So anyways, when a child disconnects from a parent in a sudden manner, whether it's through passing, estrangement, etc., it's kind of like that child is taking that parent's heart. And when they do it in a way that is so cruel, like the queen did, that child is demanding, it kind of is taking that parent's heart and walking away with it and saying, well, you know what, I'm going to keep this. Because that's what it feels like when someone that you love and you have sacrificed for and that you thought would be around forever. It's normal to think your kid's going to be around and you'd have grandkids and see your kids grow old and graduate from college, get married, etc. And sometimes that does not happen. And so estrangement, the aspect of estrangement a lot of adult sons and daughters don't consider is that when you cut contact with a parent in such what I can say as a cruel manner, it's almost like you are walking up to that parent, sticking your hand in their chest and saying, here, I'm going to take that. Why? Because you have resided in a part of your parent's heart, soul, body, spirit, etc., that you're taking a part of them when you walk away. And it's almost sometimes impossible for certain people to recover from. When you walk away and you ghost and you disconnect and you move away and you don't see your parent, because either maybe they don't know where you live or nobody will tell them where you live. It's very, very scary. It's almost like you're a missing child and your parents want to put you on the side of a milk cart and say, hey, have you seen me? Sometimes parents can act desperately because they may feel lost without you. And so I want to talk about how, and I'm going to give a suggestion to those who are thinking about estranging from a parent but not sure, and should I do it, should I not? You're going to have a lot of encouragement to estrange from a parent. There's no shortage of people that will tell you to do it for any reason. It could be because you feel your childhood was less than, or your parents should have been, and could have been, would have been, etc. And I'm not saying things couldn't have been different in some sort of way, but when you're raised by two imperfect people, it's really tough to be 100% on point most of the time, because there's a lot of factors that cause someone to make choices and decisions for themselves, and especially then when it comes to raising children. So instead of cutting contact and walking away with your mom or dad's heart, maybe consider writing a letter, sitting down and having a conversation, or you can ask a trusted adult, hey, I'd like to talk with my mom. Can you be here for me? Ask a mediator, or if you can go to therapy, if your parents are open to going to therapy. And any loving parent who wants to maintain a contact with their children, of course they go to therapy. And they might not like what they hear when they get in there. Maybe the therapist can say to your mom or dad, things you could do things a little different. And when we get old, we get a little stubborn. So give us a break and give us a little bit of leeway and grace. Extend some grace, compassion, and maybe you'll learn something about your parent you have not ever heard before. So think about it. Find out why they're doing what they're doing. In the case of physical, sexual, emotional, or mental abuse, is it considered torture, etc.? I'm sorry, but there's a certain point in time when you have to just cut your losses and cut your gates and let go. So anyways, think about that. It's just a thought. You can do what you want, and I'll be back.